Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's segment of At the Table with Yeshua. I wanted to jump right into the things that the Lord had revealed to me through prayer. Um, so this morning, when I was praying to the Lord um, about one of the things that I was praying to the Lord about was about the leaders in the church. And how there are those, and it's not all leaders. I've had some really good leaders in my life. Um, but for those leaders that are using the Lord's name for their own personal gain. Um, and I was asking, talking to the Lord about them being brought down. And I heard Yeshua say judgment. So I'm not exactly sure, what type of judgment is coming to those that pretend to be sent by him and using their pulpits for their own personal gain. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't ask a whole lot of questions as to what's going to be happening on that end. Um, but further into the prayer, um, it kind of shifted, and I could see Yeshua walking along the shore on the beach. And he said to me, "Walk with me." And as we began to walk hand in hand, he showed me all of the dead fish that were all along the shore. And I heard him say, "The waters have been polluted." And the fish were as far as the eye could see, that were literally on the shore, along the whole shoreline that you could see. And so I know that's one of the things that are to come. In fact, when I got up from prayer and I was trying to look some things up, um, and when I was in my research, um, and to see that, and I was trying to make reference to the different things that were being said about dead fish. So my mind in prayer immediately went to Egypt, um, when it came to the Israelites, Pharaoh not letting the children of Israel go, and when Moses put his staff in um, the waters became polluted, and basically, well, they actually turned to blood, and all of the fish that rose up on the shore. Um, but one of the books that popped up in the Bible was Revelations 8:9, basically speaking on a third of the creatures in the sea would die. And that's as far as things to come. Um, Now, in another portion of the vision, I could see Yeshua's feet in sandals with blood streaming down on the palace floor, because it was like we were in a palace, and I could see Yeshua. And the floors were a marble or ivory white in color, and I could see him pass over me. Now, you know how when you're watching, um, like, let's say you're watching a movie and you'll see the camera shoot to what's above the person that basically the movie is about, or is one of the main characters in the movie. Um, so it was like I was there, but I could see Yeshua passing over me while carrying the cross. And like I said, I saw blood on his sandals. And as I offered my help, he said, "No, let them know of my sacrifice." He said, "Go and tell them." And I was like, "Well, Lord, I've already, touched on that in one of the previous videos." And so, I was questioning as to whether or not I should bring it up again in another video. And I heard Yeshua say, you think too highly of yourself. And I had to start repenting because I didn't want to be in a position where I questioned God and what he showed me and the things that he told me. So I said, well, let me go ahead and, and I had to repent. I had to repent to Yeshua because I'm like, Lord, I don't want to sit here and debate with you as to what I should tell people and what I should not, and I don't want to question you about it. Whatever you tell me to say, whatever you show me, I want to tell that to the people. So after I repented, um, I knew that this is what, he wanted me to reiterate again, his sacrifice, the fact that he bled and died for each and every one of us to gain salvation, because that was the only way that we could get into heaven, was by his blood sacrifice, being beaten, and when I say beaten, I mean beaten almost within an inch of his life. I mean, he was beaten so badly, so severely. Bear with me one moment.